everybody. This is Netflix movie reviews. And today it's just GrannyTino because what seems to have happened is the one who's usually here doing reviews with me, Miss Felina Katz, actually turned into a cat. Look at her. She just, I put all of a sudden there was a knock on the door and I opened it up and it was Felina. And she was just looking like this. And, if she thinks really hard, she can whisper in my ear and give me her opinion. But it looks like today we're going solo. So, it's like I said to everybody, you can't trust a cat. I mean, I rest my case. I read, no, oh, don't, no, she's saying her feelings are hurt, but you'll get over it, honey. Okay, so being a real trooper, Granny Tino is going to continue with today's movie reviews on her own because God knows we do not want to disappoint our fans, right, Felina? Yes, that's right. So there you go. Now, two movies are reviewed this week, and the first one is The Butler. And it's an amazing movie. And I'll just read my notes I took because Granny Tino gets a little thrown off with everything going on in the world. So here we go. This is our review for The Butler. Now, from the opening show, it's amazing. From the opening shot of Forrest Whitaker sitting alone in the vastness of the White House back in the day, he was waiting to be interviewed for a job. And when we read the quote that flashes on the screen, everything just really, this is a pretty profound movie. It says, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. And we sure know that's true from what goes on in our world, right, Felina? Oh, yeah, she agrees. Okay. Now, it depicts the life of a man who took a journey from slavery to becoming a trusted butler. The story shows the difference in the life of his son, who is traveling a different path because, the next generation changes. They do things differently than the original generation. And his father had the mentality of a butler, but before that, as of a slave. So he looked at his station in life as being elevated, and his son saw, being proactive a little bit more what you would do. So they did have different paths to create more freedom in ways that don't match up. They didn't match up with the father's ideology about that. That's basically what it is. So their journey is filled with lessons, as well as the end of the movie, which brings a real conclusion that each generation moves us forward. And that's very true. It like really, the movie shows how that happens, that as time moves on, new people come in and they change the way we look at things. And it's so profound, and especially in today's heated racial and political climate, which now that we have a new president, that's going to change. Everything's going to be better. So with Oprah Winfrey playing the wife of the butler, I am impressed by her amazing talent as an actress. I always am. I don't think anyone could have played that role better. And I do give this a 5-finger rating, 5 fingers for that. And let me go get my fingers. I have to show. If you don't know, wait, I'll be right back. Usually Felina will entertain you while I'm going, but she's not there today. So, well, she is, but she's just not moving. So here's the golden 5-finger award. So the butler gets 5 fingers. Now, let me see. Let's see if she now whisper to me. Do you give it a rating, Felina? Oh, Felina gave it 5 cattails. So here's her tail. There it is. She liked it too. There you go. It's a good movie. And even she liked it. There you go. And she's not even talking. You have to love a cat that's quiet. I must say, it's really a pleasure to have, not have to listen to her hammering them. She gets those fur balls when you're talking to Felina. It's like, it's like talking to somebody who smokes cigars. I mean, she gets these fur balls because she's always licking her hair. So what are you going to do? I know you probably didn't like that, Felina. We'll put you away from me because, I think you have gas. So let's keep you over there. Now, so that was The Butler. And it's a Netflix movie. And so that goes into our, when it's around award time, that'll be in the category for an award. We'll see how that goes. Now, the next movie that we reviewed was a comedy. And God, the goddess loves reviewing comedies because it's so much fun. Now, this was called Guest House with Pauly Shore. Well, when you're talking Pauly Shore, you just know this is going to be a hoot. The man is still funny. So who would not love the concept and just envision this of finding just the perfect house, including a built-in heated swimming pool, everything you ever wanted. And then you find out in your guest house, you've got Pauly Shore living in there. Excuse me, Pauly. Pauly Shore is living in your guest house. Well, oh, what a hoot that is. The young couple, who are the lucky winners, soon come to understand that, nightly orgies, drug fests, loud noises, puking parties, and unending chaos has now become their lives. The husband actually enjoys this new situation, and he becomes friends with Pauly Shore because he missed his party days, so he has a little bit of a chance to relive it, and it's fun. And so he and his unlikely tenant become really good friends. And much to his new bride, the woman is horrified. Well, wouldn't you be? Do you really want your husband hopping over the fence or swimming across the pool to go to Pauly Shore's orgy? Think that over. That wouldn't work. So the roller coaster ride continues throughout the movie, which can't help but create a sense of fun to the audience. And it may be a stupid comedy, but I love stupid comedies. And I give it a 3.5. Let's do that. 3.5 finger rating. Because it's a comedy, I wanted my rating to be as funny as the movie. So if I do it this way, there you go. There's the 3.5 rating. I don't know how that would play out into this thing. You know what I'm saying? But ho, ho, ho. Hey, Felina, that's, there you go. Let's pet Felina with this. So yeah, so Felina is not here, but she's here in spirit in the real form. And I'm sure when she gets over this situation of fur balls, that eventually she'll come back to life. I don't know what to say about that, but we have a couple more minutes because I usually have someone to feed off of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Felina down here for a nap. Felina, you go there for a nap. And what I'm going to do is take a sip of water here. There you go. The goddess GrannyTino must have a sip of water. So let's put our hand over here someplace. Well, yeah, we'll put it out of the way there. Now, because we have a couple of minutes, and I'm GrannyTino, and I would like to talk to you about my movie. This is The Racist. Speaking of movies, this is my movie, The Racist. And you can go to theracist.biz and you can see all the information about it. And because we have this extra time, what I'm going to do for you right now is show you the trailer that I have for The Racist. So hold on, hold your breath. Here's the trailer for The Racists.
Don't you touch me! I'm not a scapegoat for all the white people you hate. How dare you put me in this position! Wait, no! Darn you! Get off of me! Get off of me! Oh, good, I broke your nose. I hate you! No, but I can't. Wait. Please stop!
glad you like that. Yo, yay for me, yay for me. Now, The Racist is my first feature film that I made in 2019. And I had a wonderful time making it. And if you do go to theracist.biz, you can pick up your own copy of the DVD. It's an amazing story. It was all shot in my home. And it's got a lot of wonderful scenes and wonderful actors. It's Juan Felipe Estrebo and Carol Hannon are the two stars in it, and they do an amazing job. And I don't know that many of you know this, but I was set to actually host a screening for this in Warner Brothers Studio, and this was supposed to happen May 2020. And we all know what went on in the world on May 2020. So it didn't get to go up because that's when everything was shut down because of the COVID, which sadly a lot of things, still are shut down. And soon we'll be done with that. But I did get the nickname GrannyTino from my editor, and he said that my style of work kind of reminds him of Tarantino, which is a wonderful compliment to me because Quentin Tarantino, I just idolize. I mean, he can't do anything wrong as a filmmaker. His work is amazing. And the opening scene in The Racists is done in black and white. And it actually came to be because of technical difficulty, because this movie was filmed. I'll give you a back end scoop here. This was the garage scene was actually filmed in my home and in front of a green screen. And we were supposed to, put pictures, like right now I'm in front of a green screen and I have a picture that you put in back of it, and Zoom makes that very easy. But what happened with The Racists, because it was shot with a regular camera, apparently the settings were not done properly, or the lighting. And so my editor, Carlos, did mention, he says, well, you'll have to show the movie. It'll have to be edited that the garage scene is really a green screen showing. And I said, no. So I said, what about if we do the first 30 pages of this script, which takes place in the garage, as black and white? And he thought that was just genius. And so we did that. And when it was edited, we sat here for almost 3 months side by side. He had his again, go to theracist.biz, and I'd really appreciate if you like to buy a copy. You can just click right in and order your own DVD and have it sent directly to your home. So thank you for that, because presently, before I go, let me just mention that I am now doing a GrannyTino rap video that is due to come out in February, early February. And this is to promote a book that GrannyTino rap video, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm doing that to introduce my book, New Over 50, what I learned about better health care from Baroness Benita von Klingsfort. She was an amazing woman and inspiration. And because of this woman and my journey with her, I learned how to age more gracefully. And I always like to say at 72 years old, I am not on any medications by choice. I do take proper supplements, and I believe in exercise and getting enough sleep and eating whole foods. So if you do this, it's really going to work, because, to do all these things, I do say hello to all my fans. I have a lot of fans that are always telling me I inspire them, and I appreciate that. And the reason I can be here to inspire you is because I take care of my health. This is what I've been doing all year to stay healthy and to maintain my sense of peace and joy. And I would strongly suggest that you do get this book, and you can actually go to my website, bearproductions.biz. And if you go to the New Over 50 page, you can get it because it's for sale on Amazon. So if you go to amazon.com and put New Over 50 in, you can get it right there as well. So that's it for me for today. And here's here's the closest we have to Felina Katz today. Bye, Felina. Now, keep coming back. Subscribe to the Laughter Talks YouTube channel, because we've got new stuff going up all the time. Send me your comments. If you want to be a guest on the show, just let me know. And keep watching Netflix, because they have the best movies. Okay, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, and support your immune system, because it's only one per customer. Bye.